So, you like mobile games, huh? Well, you've come to the right place, as we absolutely love them! So we've created a list of all of the big new mobile games of September 2021, so that you know what you've got to look forward to. But before we get going, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It will be really appreciated. With that being said though, let's get started! Starting off at number 10, we have Battlefield Bishojo. This is a multiplayer action game that gives you the chance to enjoy tons of different game modes, including huge pitched battles, cooperative modes, competitive modes, and much more. Every time you start a new game, you'll be assigned a random character and you'll start playing directly in a random setting. The best thing about Battlefield Bishojo is its huge variety of game modes. In some modes, you'll have to collaborate with other players to face hordes of AI-controlled zombies, while in others, you can enjoy a real pitched battle, where you'll have to try to take down the other players. Each game mode gives you a different experience. Moving on to number 9, we have Fighting Pride. This is a beat-em-up sports adventure game featuring action-packed gameplay and adaptation of Manny Pacquiao's inspiring life story. Key parts from the storyline are represented by boxing matches from Manny's amateur days up to his professional career, showcasing the harsh realities he faced while rising from poverty as he grows into the successful boxing legend that he is today. This is a beat-em-up game, so you just need to focus on the battle without having to worry about anything else. Use your power and martial arts skills, smashing those around them without giving them a chance to escape. There are a lot of virtual keys that correspond to the actions you choose, and each perfect combination will create a huge damage combo. Coming in at number 8, we have Outrunner. Outrunner is a great action platformer with retro graphics, a lot of opportunities for the death of the main character, as well as the mechanics of sliding on walls. This will allow you to get a moment of respite for the correct assessment of further actions in extremely dangerous scenery. Traps, obstacles, enemies, and the local environment will try to destroy the character. Well, players should jump very accurately, collect coins for pumping, as well as search for the secret locations. Go on a journey and try to uncover all of the secrets, both the world of the game and the protagonist who's striving with all his might to get to the end of the path. Next up at number 7, we have Magic Arena. Magic Arena is a unique combination of Battle Royale and MOBA. All that mixed up with a beautiful cartoony graphic style, top-down camera, and easy controls makes this game perfect for everyone. You can play carefully, hide in the bushes, and cast your spells in the most surprising moments, or you can choose more of a brawler approach. Clash with everyone in your sight, getting the best loot, if you can survive. Choose your favorite magician, configure the strongest magic, and survive in the Magic Arena to become the ultimate hero. Fight online with real players, upgrade your spells, loot as much as you can, and use tactics to win. Down to number 6, we have Wall of Insanity. This is a cool third-person action game in which players will make a destructive raid through the underworld. The command of the police special forces during the storming of the sectarian fortifications disappears without a trace. A duplicate group is sent to search and clean up the territory, which turned out to be our main character. Well, then a series of wild and inexplicable events sends him to another world. Monsters, demons, undead, gloomy scenery, and everything else will be a risky test for him. It remains to rely on your training as well as an arsenal of firearms. Fortunately for him, the enemy does not tolerate excess lead in the body very much. Moving on to number 5, we have Guns Up. This is an online PvP strategy game that brings a new twist to tower defense battles. Strengthen your defenses to protect the territory from the enemy attacks, train troops, and develop the main base, because the victory should be yours, and the fighters count on maximum air and tank support when they go to capture and destroy enemy positions. Build military buildings, upgrade infantry and grenade throwers, and close the perimeter with barbed wire and anti-tank hedgehogs. Traps will make enemy commanders linger in place and get stuck in obstacles, while your machine gunners mow down enemy units. Compete in asynchronous multiplayer battles where attackers are pitted against other players' defenses. Next up at number 4, we have Play Together. Play Together is a casual game where you get to create your own avatar and dive into a universe full of characters to meet and tasks to complete. You'll find hours of entertainment as you meet tons of other users, play mini-games, and complete adventures. You'll You'll start out by creating your own avatar, and after this you'll be ready to land smack dab in the middle of the city. From there, you can meet other players who are also up for taking part in this virtual society. If you're not sure where to start, you just have to go to the Missions tab where you'll find tasks you can complete. It's easy to move around the map and play together, and you can go wherever you want freely. Coming in at number 3, we have Dead Crusher. This is a shooter with a top view, cute graphics, convenient controls, high dynamics, as well as a zombie apocalypse setting. The main character will be the only survivor of a special forces group sent to the very epicenter of the developing end of the world. Because of this, he found himself in unfavorable conditions. It is necessary to break through to a safe place, and this will require a lot of shooting and blowing up, gaining experience, pumping a fighter, finding new weapons, and constantly moving so as not to fall into a trap. Fans of the extermination of hordes of mutants will be very happy with this opportunity. Next up at number 2, we have Crime Corp. Crime Corp is a multiplayer game where you control a gang as a criminal mastermind, plan and do robberies and heists, attack other players, and protect your underground empire. The controls are very well adapted to touch screens. On the left side of the screen, you have your virtual stick, and on the right, your control for your weapon. One of the most interesting novelties here is the dynamic coverage system, which lets you easily take cover behind any obstacle. Starting out in the game, all you have is a couple of weapons and a mask. Bit by bit, as you play and steal money, you can expand your arsenal with new machine guns, shotguns, pistols, and rifles. You can also get more than a dozen different masks. And finally, at number 1, we have Baldo. Baldo is a new action-adventure that manages to be equal parts of Wind Waker and Studio Ghibli. From the very beginning, you'll notice beautiful visuals. In the game, you'll take on the role of a young villager adventuring through a lush world filled with talking animals and trap-filled dungeons. Baldo's battle movements are incredibly sluggish. He'll swing his sword and then take a full second to slowly get back up into a standing position before being able to move again. This leaves him open for attack from far more agile enemies and bosses, some of which can hurl seriously damaging projectiles. There's a massive map, but the game doesn't give adequate hints to help you know where to go next. And that's everything we've got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if so, please leave it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. Once again, I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!